Hey beauties, I'm back. Happy Thursday with another video. Jireh. So guys, the only thing that I am touching base on today is self-control. We finished the Woman of Substance series, but I do believe, like I was telling you guys, that I had a little bit more on self-control as well. And self-control is really dear to my heart because that's something that, I'm still mastering it, but that's something that I really had to come to terms with and understand that I didn't have a good grasp of that in my own life, you know? I was the type of individual who would just would react, you know. And now I'm learning and understanding that you can control your emotions, you can control this body, and it's not about reacting, it's about responding. You know, how do you choose to respond? A lot of us, myself included, you know, would say all the time, you know, like, they made me do this or I did this because, but it's like, no, that's the way you chose to respond. And so now, well, you know, in this growth journey where I'm at right now and being an individual who is seeking to be accountable and take ownership over her life, I'm like, okay, there's so many times where I would pop off or go 0 to 100 and then say like, oh, well, the reason I did this was because, you know, or just blaming everyone else but myself, everyone else, really everyone else but myself. I just said that twice. But, you know, not taking ownership of the fact that I needed to stop and be patient and take a breather and take myself out of the center. Creflo Dollar says all the time, the weakest one in the room is the one that cannot control their emotions, you know? And that was me, you know, for a long time. And I had to start, you know, looking at a situation from basically the outside in, and then it's like, okay, how would I respond to this situation? Or how would I want to tell someone to respond to this situation? Or even how would I want this situation to end with me looking positive or having respect or feeling respected, or someone else looking at me like, wow, she's grown, or, you know, that's a woman that I want to be like, regardless if maybe it didn't end in my favor or whatnot. Being accountable for your actions and making sure that you're acting in a way that is always leaving a positive note on your name, but also in a positive way teaching somebody a lesson, you know. And that can only be achieved if we're understanding how to control our emotions. What are the 7 emotions that you sometimes feel? You know, fear, anger, sadness, happiness, frustration, annoyance. I think that was 6. Love. Love is the 7th one. You know, what are those emotions that you feel, and then how do you respond to those? So take some time and decide in your life, are there areas in your life where you don't have ownership, where you're not controlling the way you respond to something, where you're not taking that power and saying that, hey, this is how I'm choosing to leave this situation, instead of saying like, this situation made me leave it this way. You know, that's a big difference. And so some things that you guys can start doing, or that we could all start doing in order to have more control in our life, is meditating. You know, walking once a day just by yourself with no music is like one of the best things. Listening to your mind, quieting your spirit. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love to hear from you. I love you guys. Bye.